Well, after the disappointment of relegation from the Championship last season, that has left Cardiff City ranked lower in terms of the football pyramid in England compared to Swansea City and Wrexham, who both sit in the Championship, it's been a positive start to their League One campaign. They've certainly got going. They won on the opening day. So, what are the expectations now for Cardiff City for the rest of the campaign? Do they still think promotion is viable and is possible? Or do they think that despite what has been a positive start, it's still part of this big rebuilding process, and that anything that does happen this season is simply a bonus, and that it is going to take time, and that fans will have to ultimately be patient in terms of the progression of their football club? But I think regardless of anything that may be argued either way on that, it's been positive for the supporters to see their team winning once again after, of course, the awful end to last season where they couldn't really buy results whatsoever. But to find out more and to answer that question as to where Cardiff will be come the end of the season following the positive start they've made, let's go now to our Wales sport correspondent, Charles Hague-Jones. Charles, let me know your thoughts then. Cardiff City, positive start, yes. What does that mean? Does it mean that they're going to challenge at the top of League One this season, or is it simply just, at the minute, creating a bit of a feel-good factor among supporters, and that this is still part of a transition for the club, and that supporters shouldn't get their expectations up too high just yet, despite what's been a positive start to the campaign?
Yeah, it's been a fine start to life in League One for Cardiff City. Obviously, going down relegated at the bottom of the Championship was never ideal. It was never something that the owners sort of planned for or expected, but they had to really make a quick turnaround over the summer. There's been a lot of outside noise as well with takeover plans, a new consortium led by Gareth Bale, etc. So I think what people have got to remember is such a tough task to really focus and hone in on that for Brian Barry Murphy as a new manager, as a young manager, to get the best out of this Cardiff City side. The business hasn't been incredible this summer in terms of loads of players coming in, like, for example, Birmingham City did last season to go straight back up with a record points tally. But Cardiff City have been more than fine so far in this campaign. It's been a good start. It's been a good enough start. That's the main thing. That's something that you have to sort of look at. Let's have a look at the opening victory and the sort of record-breaking moment that came with it. The comeback win over Peterborough United, obviously at home. They win 2-1 with Ruben Colwill levelling with a stunning free kick, and then Roman Capacchio's first senior goal, making him the youngest to score in an EFL season opener since Wilfred Zaha. Now, you can't look massively into these things, but three things there you've got to take from that opening day. Firstly, you've shown the fight and character to come from behind to win a game. Secondly, they can score set pieces. They've got a set piece specialist in Ruben Colwill. He's going to have an incredible season, as predicted. What a player he is, what a young talent he is. And then thirdly, Ronan Capacchio, another youngster, 18 years of age. So exciting, and to get that record. Little things like that just bring a bit of news, a bit of positivity to the club, and they sort of overshadow any negativity that's gone on over the last 12 or 18 months or so. Next, we've got to look at the managerial stability. Obviously, Brian Barry Murphy's taken charge, 3-year deal. That was something they had to get right. They've had a lot of turbulence in terms of the managerial situation. Obviously, led to fans sending a letter to the club saying how frustrated they are, how they don't really understand where they sit. But it's an excellent start to life. He's sort of come in. He's ingrained this quality level up in the levels in all departments. He seems like a great guy, and the fact he's giving loads of trust and confidence to youth players is really exciting as well. And you can see it straight away. The likes of Colwill, Capacchio, etc. They are benefiting massively. You have to enjoy it as well. League One is a real chance to reset if you get it right. So, massive chance to reset. It's looking better. It's looking good. And Cardiff have had a fantastic start to the season, and long may this continue.